let's talk about this movie because this movie's fantastic. I really want to jump into it, and I want you to talk about the importance of the story and what it meant to you to be involved with this.
You know, it meant a lot. I just had a lot of stake in this story, in this time period, you know, and educating people about what our history was in this country and humanizing what people would just label as maids. You know, everyone says you're playing a maid, and I just want to say I'm playing Aileen.
I want to interview you about what it's like to work as a maid. I'd like to do a book of interviews about working for white families. And we could show what it's like to work for, say, Elizabeth.
You know what Miss Leaf would do to me if she knew I was telling stories on her?
Well, I was thinking that we wouldn't have to tell her. The other maids would have to keep it a secret, too.
Other maids?
I feel like it's the first time that this story has been told from this perspective. Yes, we've seen a lot of African American maids, you know, from the dawn of time, but never have you heard our side of the story. I think it transcends race. It talks about the humanity with these characters.
I had seen a lot of films about the civil rights movement. This is the very first time that the light has been shown on this group of women. Also, we learn about ourselves through what happened in history, and we should continue to look at ourselves today and wonder if we've made enough progress.
I work Sunday through Friday.
You can't work at all on the weekends.
Okay. Well, what time you want me here?
After 9, and you gotta leave before 4.
Okay. Now, what your husband say you can pay?
Johnny doesn't know I'm bringing in help.
And what Mr. Johnny gonna do when he come home and find a colored woman in his house?
It's not like I'd be fibbing. I just want him to think I can do this on my own. I really need a maid.
You don't see this many well-written female roles in anything. I mean, there are, what, 8?
8, and they're different ages.
What's the importance of a movie like this to you?
I read the script first, and then I auditioned for Hilly, and then I read the book. So, I mean, she's just this character that you love to hate, and there aren't many of those kinds of characters. And, I mean, just ultimately such a juicy role.
Well, it's a wonderful book, Hilly, filled with gripping testimonials from Mississippi's housekeepers.
Okay, Mama, I need to run.
Well, you should read the book, Hilly. It's quite scandalous. Sounds like Jackson, if you ask me. Quite scandalous.
What book?
What's it called again? The Help. H-E-L-P.
Catherine Stockett just wrote this beautiful story, and I love that she wrote it out of honoring the woman that raised her, and that's what inspired her to write this.
You know, we're people, we have names, and we have heart, and we have humor, and we have love, and we have life. And I just think it's important for people to understand that we indeed were human, and we played a part in shaping history in a way in terms of raising these children when these women couldn't, you know? And in Mississippi, of all places, birthplace of the White Citizens Council and the KKK and Emmett Till and the death of Medgar Evers, you know? And that these women, these incredible women, were born out of that.